The storm had rolled in without warning, black clouds swallowing the last orange streaks of dusk as the waves of Lake Superior rose like living things. The air smelled of rain, cold metal, and something strange. Fisherman Ethan Cole had spent his life reading the moods of the water, but tonight the lake felt wrong. Alive. Watching. His small boat rocked beneath him as he aimed his flashlight across the dark surface. Something was floating, or someone. A pale shape. Drifting. Breathing? Ethan leaned forward, and the moment his light touched the figure, she opened her eyes. Not human. Silver irises like molten mercury. Skin faintly glowing with blue patterns that pulsed with every heartbeat. She lifted a trembling hand toward him. "Take me on your boat," she pleaded, voice shaking with fear, "and I'll give you something no woman can give you." Her words were swallowed by thunder as the storm cracked open the sky. Ethan hesitated, half terrified, half entranced, but destiny rarely waits for certainty. And she looked like she was running from something bigger than the storm. Ethan grabbed the girl's wrist and pulled her aboard. She weighed almost nothing, as if her bones were carved from air. She collapsed onto the deck, gasping, her glowing patterns dimming like dying embers. Hey, stay with me," Ethan said, kneeling beside her. "What happened to you? Were you on a ship?" She looked at him as if trying to choose trust. "No ship," she whispered. "Prison." The word chilled him more than the icy rain. Before he could ask anything else, she pointed toward the storm-torn horizon. Ethan followed her trembling finger, then froze. A harsh blue light cut across the water. Another vessel. Sleek. Predatory. Silent. Not from Earth. "They followed me," she breathed. "If they take me back, I die. Help me, please." Ethan swallowed. He was a fisherman, not a fighter. But something about the terror in her eyes, something deeply human despite her alien skin, ignited a fierce protectiveness he didn't recognize. "I'll outrun them," he said, starting the engine. "Hold on." Her hand shot out, gripping his arm. "Wait." He turned, and she pressed her forehead to his in a strangely intimate gesture. A soft warmth spread through him, like a pulse of energy. "You need this," she said. "My people call it Lunaris sight. It lets you see danger before it strikes. Why give it to me?" "Because," she whispered, "you saved me without knowing who I am. No woman of your kind could give you this gift, but I can." The engine roared as Ethan pushed the throttle. The alien vessel chased them, slicing through the black waves. Ethan's heart pounded, yet somehow he saw their movements before they happened. His hands knew when to turn, when to duck behind rock formations, when to cut the engine just long enough to vanish into shadow. The girl clung to his back, her breath trembling against his shoulder. "What's your name?" Ethan called over the storm. "Astra," she replied. "My name is Astra." Lightning lit her silver eyes for a moment, beautiful, haunted, determined. The alien ship drew closer. Ethan felt its intent, sensed the lethal energy building within it. "Ethan," Astra said, gripping him tighter. "If they catch us, everything ends. Not just for me." A warning vision flickered through Ethan's mind, an explosion, a flash of light, the lake boiling. "But for your entire planet." The alien hunters were seconds from firing. And Ethan Cole, ordinary fisherman, was about to decide the fate of Earth. The air split with a rising hum, the alien ship charging a weapon. Ethan's pulse quickened as another vision slammed into him, a sphere of blue fire swallowing the lake. He didn't think, he reacted. "Hold on," he shouted. He cut the engine, letting momentum carry the boat. The alien vessel overshot them by mere feet, confused by the sudden slowdown. Astra raised her glowing hand. "Ethan, get down." He dropped. A beam of ultraviolet light erupted from her palm, striking the water and sending a blinding curtain of steam into the air. The alien ship screeched to a halt, sensors scrambled. "You can do that?" Ethan gasped. "Only once," Astra whispered, wobbling. "It costs me life." Her legs buckled. Ethan caught her before she hit the deck. No, stay awake, he urged. We're almost through this. Her patterns flickered weakly. I told you I would give you something no woman could, not a reward, not a bargain, her voice softened. A chance to survive what's coming. What is coming? He demanded. She touched his chest with trembling fingers. My people, the Astrix, believe Earth is a danger. They want to wipe it clean before humans advance too far. Ethan's stomach dropped. And you ran? I ran because I saw your future. Your kindness. Your stubbornness. Your hope. Humans deserve to live. The alien ship realigned, slicing through the steam. They wouldn't get a second chance. Astra lifted her face to Ethan's. There is one final gift I can give you. But you must promise to use it to protect your world. I promise, Ethan said without hesitation. She pressed her glowing hands to his temples. A surge of energy flooded him: visions, knowledge, star maps, alien strategy, understanding beyond language. Astra sagged in his arms, almost weightless. The alien ship fired. And Ethan moved. He dove to the controls, twisting the boat at an impossible angle, guided not by instinct but by alien foresight. The beam sliced the water inches from the hull. Ethan found a narrow stone cavern along the shoreline, an opening no human eye could have spotted in the storm. But Lunara's sight showed him the way. They slipped inside. The alien ship fired blindly, missed, then retreated into the darkness, unable to find them. Silence returned, broken only by Astra's shallow breaths. Ethan knelt beside her, brushing wet hair from her forehead. Stay with me. Please. Her eyes softened. I'm fading. But it's all right. No, it's not. You carry my gifts now, she whispered. My sight, my knowledge, and my faith. He held her hand as her glow dimmed to a soft blue whisper. You said you'd give me something no woman could, Ethan murmured, voice breaking. But you didn't tell me it would be your life. Astra smiled weakly. Not my life, Ethan. My hope. And with one final breath, the glow faded and Astra became still. Ethan bowed his head, grief cutting deeper than any storm, yet inside him burned the light she left behind. Knowledge. Power. Responsibility. And a promise. He carried her gently from the cavern as dawn broke over the lake, a new sun rising for a world that would never know what had tried to kill it, or who had died to save it. Ethan Cole, fisherman of Lake Superior, walked toward the future with the strength of a dying star in his heart. Astra had given him something no woman could. A reason to change the fate of Earth itself.